Hey, Brian Bielstein here with Neighborhood Loans. Today we have a couple of guests. Paige Paquette, who's also known as
DJ Lunar
DJ
Riot.
Lunar Riot, and our co-host Sarah Duncan with Realty Executives of St. Louis.
So, Paige, tell me a little bit about what your brand is about.
So I am a DJ. I do private events, local events, and clubs. I recently done a lot of festival stuff, which has been kind of cool. I mostly am based in the St. Louis area.
So, how did you come about your name?
I started DJing in 2014 in college. I used to go by Lil Riot, like Lil Wayne, but another rapper had it in Texas, which I found out a little too late. When I got to St. Louis, I was scrambling because social media was becoming this like huge thing. I just had to switch my name to something still kind of short like Lil Riot, but I wanted something nightlife-y and ethereal, so I came up with Lunar Riot.
Which fits you perfectly,
Thank
actually.
you.
So, you had said that you had actually started your DJ business in college. What actually made you decide to be an entrepreneur instead?
So I was studying music business and composition, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard classical music, but it's a little boring sometimes. I was really getting into electronic music and stuff like that, and two of my classmates were already DJing local bars, and they were like, you could do this. And I was like, no. So I went to a few of their shows, and I was like, I actually really would love doing this. So they helped me get gear together, software to learn how to start DJing. My first show, I thought I did so good, but now like looking back, I'm like, oh, we have come so far. But I had an entrepreneurship minor. I won an award to where they gifted me all this money to buy real equipment.
Oh, that's
So
amazing.
it was super
amazing.
nice, and I ended up doing a bunch of local bars in the Chicago area.
So I know that you had mentioned a little bit about some of your events that previously. Where can we find you primarily right now?
I'm located a lot downtown in St. Louis, so mostly Ballpark Village, so Shark Bar, Crown Room, Sports and Social. That's kind of my home base.
Do you do private events and so forth as well? Birthday parties, things
I
like
did a
that too?
quinceañera.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. Didn't you just do a quinceañera not too long ago?
But a lot of it's digging into music crates and finding music that the client wants, or asking, what kind of music do you want? Sometimes people come back with like 3 songs. Sometimes people come back with like 400. And it's like, I'm not going to go buy 400 songs. Maybe we make you like a Spotify playlist or something.
So what would you say would be your most favorite venue to play at?
Recently, I got to open for Closey at the Factory,
Oh,
and I felt so small on that stage. All my friends came out to support. They were screaming from like the the rails on the front, and I had to literally be like, shh, like guys.
It sounds like a good support system also is needed to successful and continue to be able to strive to go forward.
Yeah, I'm really blessed. I have really good friends who come out and support, and they're just now getting into DJing, so I feel like I'm giving it back by helping them with my old equipment, or sitting down and them being like, look at this music transitions. People have really helped me to get to where I'm at, so I feel like it's really important I carry that on and like help others too.
What else helps keep you motivated?
Making really good connections with people, and just knowing that, hey, I helped get that bartender paid because I played Low by Flo Rida. Also, the sky's the limit. A lot of entertainment industry is talent, but a lot of it's luck too. Again, being nice to people, giving back, but also maybe somebody does pick me up and they take me on their tour, or, it's all about relationships.
Correct.
So there's always hope every day that I might get a new gig. Or
So how do you manage to get everything done with having a social life, running multiple businesses? How do you be able to manage that with running the long hours?
it's hard. It's definitely hard. But having a good schedule and a good calendar, making sure you eat, you sleep, you take time to see mom and dad, and they're all rooting for you on the side too, but you're always going to have another gig. There's always going to be another offering. Sometimes you do just have to say no to gigs, and that's really hard. That's taken me probably until this year to understand that, you don't have to take every gig that comes your way. There's a way to politely decline and not go home and have like FOMO or be mad at yourself like, I could have made that money.
So if you want to find DJ Lunar Riot, where will you go?
Find me on Instagram at DJ Lunar Riot. Find me on Facebook, and then also on SoundCloud.
You do post on your storyline where she is, so make
I have
sure
a
you
monthly
follow.
calendar,
Yes.
so
if you want to catch her at one of her gigs,
or come hang out.
or come hang out.
Love making new friends.
Yes. Make sure that you follow her on social media as well.
Appreciate you guys both coming today.
Thank you for having me. It was a good time.